So now if you own a business in the central business district in Kampala, this video is for you. And if you wait around till the very end, I'm going to let you in on a little known secret of how you can increase your sales. Now, if you're to compare between before COVID, that's around 2019, and after COVID, you're going to notice that the trend downtown has changed. But way back then, you would have a lot more people walking into your shop on a daily. Among the most notable of one of my customers was there telling me he's in Chukuvo itself, and he was there telling me, you know what, before COVID, I would have 40 people walking in every day. Fast forward 2023, and I'm barely getting even 5 people walking into my shop. And the more I've had the chance to meet people who are in downtown, the more I'm noticing that the trend is actually getting too cutthroat. Number one, there are less people coming down to shops. You go down here in Chikubo, there are no, yes, there are people, it looks like there are people, but they're mostly people who walk around. The actual consumers are not there. You go opposite KPC in town, Equatorial Mall, you can have a shop and the whole month you have a situation where you've talked to 5 people. What that means is one thing. Truth be told, if the shop is the only thing you're relying on, people walking into your shop is the only thing you're relying on to get new business and make sales, you're going to be in serious trouble. The consumer trend has changed. Meaning consumers now want to stay at the comfort of their home, they want to stay in their offices, and you just deliver whatever it is to them. People are buying sofas, people are buying kettles, people are buying anything, and they're having those items delivered to their home. And this trend is only going to get worse with these campuses who are growing up on TikTok and the likes. In the near future, it's all they are going to know, and if you don't begin being relevant where they are, you're going to be in serious trouble. Remember, at the end of the day, selling means attract traffic to yourself. Traffic could be to your shop, traffic could be to your pages, traffic could be send them messages telling them, I do know what, this is what I sell. But if you're relying on the shop alone, and you very well know that the trend now is the shop volume is beginning to decline, you choosing not to do anything about it is as if you're being arrogant, and it doesn't really turn out well. Truth is, man, I've come to appreciate that the trend is changing, and your job is to figure out what is changing and how do I stay relevant despite this recurring change. If people are beginning to shop more on platforms like TikTok, using AIs and the likes, how do I learn what they are doing? Because if I don't, I'm going to find myself with this very big shop in downtown, but the customers are just not there. Because why? They're buying from elsewhere. Truth is, man, the trend is only going to continue. It's only going to get worse, and your job is to figure out what exactly do I need to do. Among the things you could use are things like our sales AI. At least that will intentionally go and push out and find the customers where they are and begin to tell them about what your service is, whether it's on WhatsApp, SMS, email, it doesn't really matter. But generally, if you need help just figuring out, man, what do I need to do? How do I begin? Man, I've met people shops, I've met countless people, hundreds of people in downtown, uptown, Kampala Road. Things are bad. That is the honest truth. So the trend is changed, and from what I foresee is the future is only going to get tougher, man. You having a shop in downtown no longer guarantees that, what you cover, you'll have it, and yes, people will think you're making money, but when there's no people coming to your shop, you'll be behind that side, and people come to charge you. You say, sell food to you, do whatever, but when you actual money, zero. So yeah, just get to understand what is changing, and don't forget to bookmark this. If you need help, drop me a DM, it's right there, and share this to someone that may need it. Bye bye.